Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I thought I will share with you something interesting that I heard when I was in India doing my prenatal, postnatal yoga teacher training. And that is, Indian women when they finish giving birth, for the next 45 days after leaving the hospital, if they've done in the hospital or at home, after giving birth, they will go home and they will not leave home, leave. They will stay the whole time at home for the first 45 days with the baby. So they will only go out if they just have to go to a hospital visitation, and that's it. They will not go out to the park, they will not go out shopping, they will not go out to visit other relatives. If other relatives wants to visit them, they will come home. So you may wonder, like, wow, 45 days without leaving without leaving your home. This is what I was thinking, right? Normally, they will have like a terrace and they will just get the fresh air from outside, like that, you know. So no park like in Europe, for instance. In some countries in Europe, like in Spain or in Switzerland, it's recommended as well, like not to go out, too much, because the baby is very sensitive and needs to be protected, care, avoid a lot of noises, things like that. But they will, for instance, tell you, if you want to go out to the park, that you are that is part of your neighborhood, that is fine. But in India, no. In India, you will stay at home. That's the tradition. And the reason why they do that, besides protecting the baby from a physical point of view, as other doctors in the West they do, is to protect the baby as well as spiritually. So you know that there are people that may be jealous, and in India they still believe a lot in evil eye. So by the way, when I came here to Switzerland, I was surprised that people were not so aware of the evil eye. They will give you evil eyes, but for them it was like, for me, I will really feel it, because we in Spain, we believe in that. For us, it's like looking someone like with that evil eye. It's like you don't do that, So in India, they believe a lot in that. So when the baby is born, women they don't get out of the home to protect the baby as much as possible. I have a friend of mine who is Indian. She had a baby a year ago, and she just told me that the first, when was it? I think it was like, yeah, yeah. I don't know exactly how much time. Maybe it was like the first year or so, the first 6 months. But she told me that that she wouldn't dress the baby with new clothes. And I was like, why is that? And she told me that it's part of her culture and is to avoid evil eye, because people, they look at the baby and they will be like, oh, he's so pretty cute and has these beautiful things. And so they just do it to avoid. I think after so everything that she was wearing, for she was putting on the baby, that the baby was wearing, was second hand. I think this was for the first year. Actually, this makes me think that I will um, I will interview her. I will have her in one of my videos just to explain more all these traditions, because she's been living in Switzerland for 5 years, so she has seen the differences when it comes to pregnancy, and so she just became a mother. So it will be very, very interesting. But me, so far, what I've heard was, yeah, 45 days, you don't leave the house, and that shocked me a little bit, because they're like, well, yeah, well, how do you get fresh air? They're like, well, to the window, and so it's fun. So Yeah, this is, I don't know if in your country this is something that, sorry, I don't know if this is something that is practiced in your country, or if you have heard as well from other countries, other cultures. How is it done? As I said, me coming from Spain, what I've heard is yes, you don't go to places. I mean, you keep the baby protected, but going to the park or maybe like to the supermarket close by, but don't, take trains and public transportation, things like that when there are a lot of people, because the baby skin and the lungs, everything is so sensitive, you can get an infection. So that's not good. Yeah, interesting. Let me know how is in your